Hi, welcome to another edition of the Alan Rosenberg Show. I know I wasn't planning on doing another video. I was off today, wasn't feeling well, decided to go out, and I went to one of the thrift stores that I go to, and I found a holy grail for me. I mean, really, a grail that I never thought I would ever see for the rest of my life, and I have to show it to you because it's way cool. So if you're not new to my channel, or if you are new to my channel, not only am I a music fanatic, but I'm a horror movie guy too. I had a really cool mom and an older sister, and they took me, let me watch when VHS came out, horror movies, and I just love horror movies. So anyway, when I was really little, and I did a video of it about a year ago, you can check my channel. I actually have playlists. And if you look under one of my playlists, it's Laserdiscs and films. And you're going to see a thing about a movie called Mark of the Devil. Now, Mark of the Devil came out around 1970, 71. And my older sister, who's 4 years older, took me and my best friend Mike to see it. So we were 8 years old. It is a notorious horror movie. Now, of course, in today's world, it's not nearly as bad as it was back then. But back then, when you saw it, it was truly unforgettable. I mean, all these years, I had never seen it since 1971 or so when I saw it. And you still remembered the scenes of popping the thumbs from the thumb screws and ripping the tongue out. And here's what it was about. So here's one of my, I have a huge amount of horror movie books. This was called Terror on Tape. Now, I don't usually quote other writers, but man, this guy really captured it. So the original name of this movie was called Witchers Tortured Till They Bleed. That was the German name. And it's got Herbert Lom as an impotent nobleman who takes out his sexual frustration on young women wrongly accused, tortured, and executed for witchcraft. Although not quite as gruesome as it seemed at the time, this is still a tasteless overall with rape, torture, and witch burnings aplenty. Still pretty hard to endure. It makes Herschel Gordon Lewis gore flicks weirdly watchable. That gives you a really good idea. Great writing, whoever wrote that. Gives you a weird idea what this movie, Mark of the Devil, is about. Now, if you want my opinion on it, check out my video from a year ago. A year ago, I found the DVD with bonus features and running commentary, and I loved it. I was like, it was better than I remembered it. Still really liked it. Now, why am I telling you about this? Because back in the day, when it came out, here's what an advertisement looked like. I have really cool books of horror movies, and so this was when it was playing as a midnight movie. And hold on to your tongue, Mark of the Devil, the first film rated V for violence, which it was. Back then the MPAA was different, and they rated the movie V. And due to the horrifying scenes, no one admitted without a stomach distress bag. Catching on to something here? Here's another book that I have. This is a great book, by the way. And this is a book of original advertisements. Now, back in 1970, 71, there was a million horror movies out there. And it wasn't like today, man. They would play tons of them. So to make Mark of the Devil stand out, and there's an ad, positively the most horrifying film ever made, guaranteed to upset your stomach. Due to the terrifying scenes, they will give you a distress bag when you get into the theater. So me and my friend Mike were talking about this like a year ago. I said, remember, did they give us a vomit bag at the time? And not all the theaters had it, and they would sell out of them pretty quickly, but it was a great marketing campaign to get people to see Mark of the Devil. So all these years, I'm like, oh my God, am I ever going to find a real Mark of the Devil vomit bag? Now, I know you can go on eBay right now, and there's a ton of them, but those are fake ones that they just sell, make up, and sell. An original one I've never seen. Until today! I found one today! And it was framed with an original marketing piece on a thick paper stock. It was beautifully framed. This guy, whoever had it, knew he had the real deal, and he framed it and had it cut out. And the problem was the frame was all beat up, and the glass was broken. And I went to this thrift store that I always go to, and I'm going to tell you the name. It's called Glory Bees in Baldwin. Matt is a guy there, and he's a really nice guy. I used to go to his store, in Long Beach. And then one day I went to Glory Bees, and there he was. And I was like, oh my God. And I shop there all the time, get CDs and Laserdiscs, and he's got really cool collectibles. Anyway, he had this piece, and he's such a nice guy, Matt, and he gave me a really fair price for this really damaged thing. And I came home, and I went through my archives, and sure enough, I had a frame that fitted perfectly, so I reframed it, and here it is. Are you ready? Check this out, folks. This is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get it so you don't see that reflection of the light. There it is. So there is an original, from what I can tell, it's an original like marketing piece. It's on a really thick stock, so I don't think it's like somebody just, it's not a color Xerox or anything. It's really printed. And there it is, the first film rated V for violence due to the horrifying scenes. No one admitted without a vomit bag. Guaranteed to upset your stomach. Mark of the Devil. But right there, and I reframed it. I took it out. This is an original vomit bag. Now, you may not be able to tell, but this background is die cut. Like they cut it out. This is a really thick vomit bag, but it's cut out. The guy cut it out, and I used the original background. So there it is. The vomit bag, and the price of one admission will enable you to see the first film rated V for violence, Mark of the Devil, the positively the most horrifying film ever made. The original vomit bag and marketing piece of Mark of the Devil that I saw back in, I don't know, 1970, 71, 72, something like that, when it finally made it to my local theaters. Courtesy of my sister taking me and my best friend Mike. So I'm a happy man. It doesn't take a lot to make me happy. There it is, the original vomit bag from Mark of the Devil, and original advertising piece from what I can see. I think it may even be like a lobby card from the theater. I'm a happy guy. Thank you, Matt, over at Glory Bees. He did not tell me to, push his business. I don't work that way, but he deserved it. He's got really cool stuff. So, and luckily I had a frame that fits it perfectly with that background piece. So there you go, my quick video, my second video for Mark of the Devil. You might want to check it out. It's not a great movie, but I really like it. If you enjoy torture of innocent naked women because the Udo Kier thinks they're witches and Herbert Lom, well, maybe this is for you. But what the hell, I like it. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, most of it is classic rock, but every once in a while I do horror movies and some other things that maybe I want to talk about. If you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe. Help my channel to grow. I hope you're enjoying my channel if you're a returning viewer. You guys are great. I love the fact that I have some dedicated viewers, and it's not about me and you guys viewing. I get constant comments from a lot of the same people, and they start talking to each other, and it's awesome because I get to learn from you guys. I don't know everything. I don't even know more than you. So I tell you things I like, you tell me things you like, and that's what this is about, a growing community. And it's happening little bit by little bit, and I really appreciate your input. So this one's a little bit different. Hope you think it's cool, but what the hell. I'm a happy guy as I go back to work tomorrow. Hopefully my stomach will settle. There I am. Doesn't take me much to get happy, huh? Have a great night. What do I always say? Stay safe. Stay healthy out there. And please keep tuning in and hit subscribe. Help my channel to grow would be awesome for me and our growing community so more people can find us. Have a great night. I'll see you next time on the Alan Rosenberg Show.